Okay, we want to go through all the tweets now.
Oh my God.
Okay. And you have to explain these things to me.
ठीक है.
But some of these things you have already done, but still. So, you said success isn't a club you enter through inheritance. What do you mean by this?
I think it's earned, right? Success is an earned thing. It's not what you get. Just because, let's say, think about nepotism. You can get your first movie through influence. You can't get your 10th movie through influence. It might give you an entry ticket. Let's say being rich might get you to a good college. Doesn't make you successful in life. So what I mean by that is that it is not coming through inheritance. It is something that is earned.
Then what do you mean by success here? Because a lot of people actually measure success by money.
Yeah,
and
inheritance.
Power that you have. Inheritance gives you both of them.
It gives you both. For example, but let's say if you did not have built an ability to create wealth, you'll most likely lose wealth. So most wealth disappears in third, fourth generation. In most families.
Yeah.
Because of this.
So it's...
Unless you build an ability to create wealth.
But एक generation की respect रहेगी कि नहीं रहेगी?
हाँ रहेगी, ठीक है. But
inheritance करके कोई successful.
Yeah, but I think you will see people who have inherited money and not built their own, they're not respected as much. People see it.
But in extreme large families, you don't even know.
You'll find out. Their employees will know. कि सर तो ऑफिस में वीडियो गेम खेलता है. It's true.
And the word will come out.
Yeah.
So no amount of money can actually get you respect or success.
Unless you are seen growing and compounding and sacrificing and taking risks.
Fair. Okay. Here's another one. Those who are greedy to understand the world get more money.
Those who are greedy
to understand the world get more money in life than those who are greedy to get more money.
Yeah. I think being greedy to money is saying that I want to be this guy, but I don't want to find the process of how do I get there. Right? But people who are greedy to understand the world, figure out. And money just comes as an outcome of that. Or success comes as an outcome. Right? For example, let's say I'm an aspiring podcaster. I want to be like Raj over here and like, oh my God, I'm going to beat all the numbers he has. But I have no interest in the process of how he picks his guests and how he gets his content. What does he do? All of that. And I'm not trying to understand what makes things viral. I'm not trying to understand any of that. And I'm only greedy for the end outcome. I'm less likely to get it. But people are greedy to understand the world. Wealth will keep.
It starts like that.
Sorry?
Don't you think it starts with just greed for money?
Not necessarily. Because sometimes you just discover money is an accidental outcome of some of the things that you're pursuing. Did you expect you to make so much revenue when you started?
No.
Did you do this for money?
No. Never.
You're making a lot of money that as an outcome of what you are still doing for your passion.
I still don't believe this is making as much money.
Correct.
But
the thing is that if you thought कि पैसा बनाने के लिए तो podcast तो नहीं करते life में.
But बहुत लोग पैसा कमाने के लिए कुछ business करते हैं.
That's fine.
And उसके लिए फिर बहुत पैसा बनता है.
बनता है, but unless they are understanding how things work. Business is done to make money. There's no question about that. But you do not make a lot of money if you don't understand things. So you have to be greedy of understanding things. Being greedy for money doesn't create understanding. The core loop which compounds is that. For example, do you want to get a six-pack? Yeah, everybody will raise hand.
Yeah.
But that's not the thing. Like just the discipline, the understanding, the choices is what creates the outcome, no?
I agree with you, but I think this for most people, the starting point is, I just want to make money. I don't care about anything else because I just want to get out of the financial rut of my family.
That is good starting point. It's not what will get you anything.
It'll get you some money in the beginning.
मुश्किल है. If your understanding is not growing, कुछ भी नहीं आएगा.
to make money, you need
The
to
real
understand,
currency is understanding and skills. Money is just a score.
Yeah.
It's like मुझे सेंचुरी बनानी है versus मैं 6 मारूंगा, मैं बैटिंग सीखूंगा, ये करूंगा, वो करूंगा, बेस्ट एथलीट से पूछूंगा, तब सेंचुरी बनेगी.
Yeah. Just a random fact, because you talked about six packs. I was reading yesterday, I don't know how true that stat is. In America, you're 4x more likely to become a millionaire than to have a six pack.
Yeah. I think it's going to become 10 to 12x now. Because the wealth is constantly growing. The percent of people who are having six pack is consistently remain the same.
So you said process driven understanding, right? Do you feel with the way AI is becoming more and more prevalent in our lives, we are less likely to be process driven and more likely to be outcome driven, and that's actually ruining a part of our brain? Because now I don't care about developing a muscle or developing an interest of process. I only care about the final outcome.
Yes and no, right? If you do not understand how something works, your brain will not fully develop.
Yeah.
So that's a true statement. But should you do something the hard way? The answer is no. Right? For example, we all took vehicles to come to this place. One could argue that आपकी health नहीं बढ़ेगी तब आप चल के नहीं आओगे. I would have taken few hours to come over here. Right? So the question is that we find efficient paths to achieve the outcome, right? But doesn't mean that we do not know if we have to walk, we can walk or not. But if you learn to not walk and only vehicle is the only way you'll get there, then you are in a problem.
How do you do that in AI case?
No, so let's take an example of this. If you were not able to write a single paragraph without AI's help, then you're in a big trouble because you'll not even know if AI has done a good job.
Which will most likely to happen for
so I'm saying that will happen for most people. So what I'm saying is that dependency will increase and people's brain will going to atrophy. So actually I tweeted about this, that the atrophy that we are going to go through and the dependency on all decisions that we take on, right? See, one is auditing a decision, one is taking help to take decisions. Very different. If you take AI's help to audit your decisions, audit your judgment, audit your strategy, good idea. What should I do? The moment you do that, the brain will atrophy at a different level. Which is what I'm worried about in general. And see, human brain is energy efficient. Kuch bhi ho jaye, we don't want to spend our brain on anything.
Yeah.
So anything that makes our brain energy efficient will keep going down that path. But it's like a little bit like muscle. Eventually we make the muscle, it becomes more efficient.
Yeah.
Right? And therefore building that muscle is an important trait. And unless we become good at building that muscle, which is otherwise avoidable, most people avoid it. That changes the equation materially. So you have to think about life where, hey, I am going to push for that atrophy to not happen. I'm going to leverage this to become actually even more curious. Take more ambitious calls, more decisions, more curiosity. Then it's very powerful. But that's true for any tool in life.
Yeah.
It's true for any tool in life. इंटरनेट आया था तब सब हमें सेम चीज़ बताई थी कि यार ये बैठे बैठे सब कुछ मिल जाता है. पहले लाइब्रेरी जाना पड़ता था, समझना पड़ता था, करना पड़ता था, पूछना पड़ता था, प्रोफेसर से बात करना पड़ता था. अब ये सब खत्म हो गया. So people have become extraordinarily better using internet, and people are still watching fun content on that. The country's average usage now is touching 35 GB almost per month per capita without a Wi-Fi usage, by the way. This is just data usage on cellular. 35 GB. So you wonder काम कब करते हैं?
35 GB average
per capita per user in India. Probably the highest in the world.
थैंक यू सो मच ये क्लिप एंड तक देखने के लिए. अगर आपको और भी ऐसी क्लिप्स देखनी है तो राज शमानी क्लिप्स चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए.